The first step is, which we didn't have to do, and you won't have to do any in the homework like this, but just understand, the only place we do this with partial fractions is when the numerator is a lower power than the denominator. If the numerator is a higher power, then first divide. Divide so that you get like something plus a remainder, which is denominator higher power than the numerator. But we won't have to deal with that, but that is something, that's why this first part is here. Okay. The second, factor the denominator. Okay, we did that part. The third, write, if you have linear factors, meaning factors that are like x plus 2, x minus 1, not quadratic factors, not higher terms than that, then you write your partial fractions by taking each factor, right, with a constant in the numerator. If you have, like this example here, it's to the third power. So I have to say x plus 2 for one fraction, x plus 2 squared for the second fraction, x plus 2 to the third for the third fraction. And then I still have the x minus 1. So whenever you've got factors that are there more than once, you have to do that kind of thing. And then the last part, which again, you won't have to do this, but it is part of partial fractions, and that is, if you by chance have a quadratic factor, right, it's squared, then when you make the partial fraction, it's not a constant divided by that factor. It's actually ax plus b. It's a linear. You would set that up as ax plus b. The x minus 1 is linear, so that still gets the constant. Those are all the details of partial fractions. Some amount of which you'll end up doing in the future, I'm sure. Okay.